No, that's, if you want to actually talk
have
about
a
that.
reason.
Okay.
We do.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. What was that?
I apologize for all their ignorance. I mean, it's going to take a lot for you guys to be here, but you're doing the right thing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It means a lot.
Good guy.
I'm Eric, and we're here protesting the drawn horse carriage rides at the market here today. And horses don't belong downtown. They have stronger senses of smell, stronger senses of hearing that the city kind of messes with, obviously, with loud noises and car exhaust fumes and all these things. The ground is it's probably about 10 degrees colder than the air is. It's pretty cold out today. And just the fact that I think it reimburses the ideas that animals are there for humans to use freely, whether it be for food, transportation, scientific research, anything in there. I think they should be treated equally as humans, which not all humans are treated equally, I know that, but there should be a level playing field here.
I used to do an animal rights radio program in Toronto, and I'm Steve Romanin. I helped to organize this protest today. So we're out here protesting the market for having free horse and carriage rides, which we see as being kind of archaic, a little bit backwards, a little sort of antiquated. People will usually say that it's like, oh, it's traditional and that sort of thing, but I think there's a lot of traditions that we've done away with, right? Like slavery, we've done away with sort of, at least on the surface, we've done away with women's oppression, except that's continuing, obviously, but we're at least opposed to it in this country, and we don't rely on this idea that it's just a tradition, and so that therefore we should continue doing it. But in this case, people use that often as an excuse for what I think is kind of a barbaric act. So we're hooking these horses up to carriages and forcing them to ferry us through the city streets that they're not used to being on. They're inhaling exhaust fumes constantly, walking on pavement that's typically, any climatologist will tell you that, the surface of the road is about 10 degrees colder than the temperature of the air. So you can imagine they're walking on that with iron horseshoes on all day, on hard surfaces their legs aren't made to walk on. And so of course these horses endure all kinds of, leg injuries and respiratory infections, and when they're too lame to pull the carts anymore, they're sold to slaughter, which is a pretty big industry in this country too. So yeah, that's why we're here. Okay. And so far the public has been rather vocal about their opposition to us being here. We've had some support, but by and large we've had a lot of people, upset with us for inconveniencing them.
Why do you think that is? Because
I think because we're forcing them to sort of think about things that they don't typically think about. People just want to bring their kids here and show them a good time. We've already heard people say things like, "You're ruining it for the kids." Well, we're ruining an experience that teaches their kids that we should oppress other living beings. That we should tie them up to carts and make them transport us around like our legs are broken or something. And I don't know if that's an experience that I feel so guilty about ruining for those kids. I think that they should be taught to respect living things, not to oppress them and use them for their own purposes.
Yeah, I actually am.
Right on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that Leghorn?
I wonder if that's Ernie.
Toes are gonna fall off.
Ernie the horse.
Oh, yeah.
That's Ernie?
Stop?
Okay.
We just had a guy come by and inform us that the city is no longer paying, or that the merchants are no longer paying for the horse and buggy rides, and that the taxpayers are actually paying for it, which is silly. Us being taxpayers right now, certainly don't want to see that money going there. I'd like to see it going to stuff that might help our community a little bit more, but that's something that a lot of people...
Horses aren't to ride. What the hell are they for?
You could use the same reference for you right now, man.